And hello guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for tuning in to today's video. Today we're going to be taking a closer look at my electrical system inside of the micro camper. Electrical systems in van conversions can get complicated, but I can assure you what I've got to show you here today is far from it. And as you can see, it's more than definitely a micro camper. It might look a little bit bigger on camera because of the wide angle lens, but trust me, it is small. So there would be absolutely no room to fit everything you'd need to have a functional, high-powered electrical system. As you can see here, I have a dual draw Ninja air fryer, and underneath of it, I have the power stations. This one here is the actual power station unit itself. Underneath is the expansion battery. The power station itself, the one unit, has a 2,600 watt inverter and has a battery capacity of 1,000 watt hours. So for example, if you had a heater that consumed 1,000 watts an hour, this power station would be able to not only power the heater, because it has a capacity of 2,600 watts, but it could power it for a whole hour, so there's only enough battery storage for 1,000 watts. Underneath of the power station unit itself, you have a expansion battery, which is a 2,000 watt hour capacity battery, which increases the whole system to a 3,000 watt hour capacity system. So still can only power up to 2,600 watt appliances, but has 3,000 watt hours capacity. So what this means is if you had a 1,000 watt hour heater, instead of just an hour, you'd be able to run it for 3. As you can see on the power station itself, you've got two 240 outlets, two max 24 watt USBs, two 140 watt USB-Cs. You have a socket here where you can charge the power station via a 240 volt outlet, and a switch here where you can switch between 600 watt charging or 1200 watt charging. Moving on to the right here, we have the dongle that in my opinion you must buy. It's £20, but that allows you to control the power station via your phone. And this cable is the cable that connects the power station to the expansion battery. So we're now going to test the power station. We're going to turn the air fryer on. I'm going to put both cupboards on, air fry at 200 degrees. Now that's on. Down here on the screen, it tells you everything you need to know. So the current output is 2,461 watts. It's going up slightly. So what that means is this air fryer is currently drawing out that many watts. The power station itself can give an output of 2,600, so obviously there's ample wattage left. Also, which is handy, it gives you how many minutes left you have with the current setup and the percentage there. Cleverly, that percentage there is the combined percentage of both batteries using this cable here. Now when it comes to charging this bad boy, we have something here called a alternator charger, which you can also buy from DJI themselves. This is literally as easy as plugging in your phone. Watch this. So the cable comes off of the charger, gets plugged in to the bottom outlet, and then all you got to do is click this button here and it starts charging. But obviously, firstly, we need to turn the van on. I'm going to show you how simple it is to wire in this charger. It is. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Right. Let's put you guys here. So literally, all it is, you've got a live and neutral cable that run directly off the battery through the firewall. It's literally just a cable like this through the firewall. Mine's running behind the seats, behind the racking, and eventually comes out here into this. That's how simple it is. So simple, I can't even tell you how simple it is. Also with a kit, which I'd recommend doing if you were to ever purchase this, is to leave the spare inline fuse on the battery, because if that blows when you're out, obviously you need to make sure your fuse is safe, so I will not lose it there. Having driven only approximately 30 minutes, we've gone up from 30% capacity to 42% with the fast charger. So this charges at 1 kilowatt an hour from the alternator through them cables and boom, plugged into the bottom there. So I think 30 minutes to charge from 30% to 42% is awesome. Also, you can click this button here and you can reverse charge from the power station back through the charger to the van's battery, which acts as a jump start. So there you go, in my opinion, the most compact and easiest electrical system for a micro camper.